Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So I decided to put it to the test. Now I tell everybody all the time that 2 cups will keep your water hot longer when you're doing customizing. So I decided to set this experiment up. I have 1 cup, I have 2 cups, 1 cup with insulator and 2 cups with an insulator. So I'm going to take and record all these, and that way then I can actually let you guys know which cup maintains the heat the longest. So I got this really cool temperature gauge, and I'm going to use this and shoot the laser into each cup as the water's in there and just see which one actually works and keeps the temperature the longest. Now, my guess is that the 2 cups is going to be longer than the 1 cup, and the 2 cup insulator will be the longest out of all of them. But we'll see, and we'll find out. Let me go ahead and grab some hot water and get some boiling hot water and pour it in here. Now I'm going to have the video on time lapse so you're not stuck watching the water boil, and it'll run for about a half hour. And we'll see which cup performs better. Now to collect this data, I put together this data sheet. And in this data sheet I have them all marked A, B, C, and D. A is my 1 cup, B is my 2 cups, C is my 1 cup, and hold it. It should say D is my 2 cups and my insulator. So let me go ahead and grab that hot water and let's get going on this. Alright, so here's the data, and it's interesting at the beginning here. You can see that the water is different temperatures at the beginning, and it just depends on when I pour them into the cup. Now you can see the kind of curve that's developed here, and this cup right here is my insulated 1 cup. Now this range right here, 150, is the usable temperature, and what's funny is all 4 cups pretty much perform the same, so it doesn't matter which one you use. Basically they're good for about 6 minutes. So before I jump into there, let's talk about this brand new heating system that I've kind of devised and how it works. So I got these new cups right here, and I thought it'd be kind of cool when I do videos to have a nice clear cup to put in things to be heated up so you guys could see them through the glass. Now when I did my time test with my temperature gauge, it only lasts for 3 minutes with the right temperature, and I basically lost the heat way too fast. So then I decided to get this cool cup warmer right here, and you can see it's kind of nice. It has a temperature gauge on it, and you can raise the temperature gauge or lower it, and then you put your cup on top. But the problem is with these cups, they have a rim, if you can see that or not, that sticks up a little bit, and so this surface right here sits on the top of that burner, then there's a big old air gap right here in the middle. So I did a bunch of temperature tests on it to see what was going on. And with that air gap, it would cause the burner to heat up as hot as possible, and the water would eventually reach the right temperature. We found that in my test trials, about temperature 155, right around that range is where you want your water to work. And it takes about 3 minutes for the plastic to warm up. So what I did was I thought, you know what, there's got to be a way to make this work. And my friend has got a new lathe, and I was thinking I'll just use his lathe in order to make a piece of metal that fits in there. Then I thought, hey, what about these thermal mats? So here's a thermal mat right here that I ordered on Amazon, and basically they're used for your circuit boards and your chips and stuff on your computer to hook to your heat sinks to cool them down. So I found one that was 100 millimeters by 100 millimeters and 2 millimeters thick, and I cut it to the shape of the there it is right there, the stats on it, in case you want to see that. And I cut it to the shape of the glass right here on the inside so that it butts up really tight against here, makes a total seal, and then this part still touches the edge. Let me show you how it looks in the camera, and you can see it inside there, and it just makes a good thermal bond. after I did that, it made it so that then I was able to keep the temperature, the right temperature for working on action figures without having to reheat the water over and over again. And so that is my new way to keep the figures. And it's nice is because the temperature is about 155, which means you can touch it with your hands without burning them, but it's warm enough to make the plastic pliable to work on it. All right. I think it's as much sanding as I can do until I accidentally go through. So this will be the last shot we have of making this work. Smooth that all up. Drop it in the water. So close. I think we got it. Look at that. Whew. A little bit of finagling, but we got that on there. Now let's pop them back together carefully. I think that's pretty cool.